What's going on, guys? So, somebody requested, and a couple people requested for this deck profile, so I thought I would just go ahead and do it. I know some people aren't interested on deck profiles on my channel, really, but this is a little interesting deck that I would recommend to go play on Dual Network or Dev Pro or something like that, just for fun. But anyways, it's my hero hand deck, and like I said, it's actually pretty, like, it works out pretty well. I was pretty surprised. We need a new Masked Hero fusion, like just one for like light type or something like that. Any other just Masked Hero monster really. Maybe a fire one like Nova Master, like Masked Hero Acids Water. Maybe a fire one. If it was a fire one, this deck would be a lot better. But anyways, let's get on with the deck profile. So 3 Neo Alias, he's just a generic hero beater. Like you need him. Yeah, he's just good to have. And he's all 3 light and he's all 3 dark, so it works well with BLS. So 3 elemental hero Shadow Mist. He's like the new Searcher or Stratos. When he leaves the field, you can add 1 hero monster from your deck to your hand, except Shadow Mist. Also, though, if he is special summon, you can add 1 change quick spell card from your hand. So Mask Change or Mask Change second, cards like that. 3 Bubble Man. I actually never got off Bubble Man's secondary effect until the other day, and let me tell you, in a deck that doesn't have draw power and that can use up your hand really quick, this card rolls. I know everybody already knows this, but it's just I never really got his effect off until the other day before, and in this deck, I've had a few opportunities where I could have gotten it off another time, so this card is... Bubble Man is needed. Play 3 Bubble Man because you also need to make Absolute Zero and Acid, so yeah. BLS, 3 Fire Hand, 3 Ice Hand. Fire Hand gets destroyed, you pop monster Ice Hand, you get an Ice Hand destroys, you pop a back row. It's good with Fire Hand, so you can Miracle Fusion, Nova Master, into Nova Master, and he's pretty cool too. He speeds up the deck a little bit. Like, he's a nice little beater. Like, if I have any other monsters of the grave, I wouldn't go for him and go Absolute Zero, Shiny or something. But if there's an opportunity where his effect will work out, I'll go for him just because I'll get the destroy monster. I'll get to destroy monster with him, and I get to draw a card. And he is a 2600 beater, which is kind of problematic to try to get over, especially when I am running some back row, even with a Book of Moon. Also, Ice Hand too. He's good with Absolute Zero and Master Hero Acid. And with this card, Mass Change a second, even though it's a minus because I have to discard. I don't need a hero monster. I can just use him because he's a water monster and go into Acid. And Acid's effect is pretty awesome, except it's kind of bad against artifacts right now. But like if I think I'm playing artifacts by the time I can even get Acid, I'll probably go for Absolute Zero because that's a way better choice. But anyways, not just that, these cards just work together with as its own engine without the hero engine. So this just adds to it like it has been to any other deck. So that's cool. 1 day piece speeds up just a little bit. I mean, it's not the fastest deck, even though you do have a lot of search, so it's just like, whatever, 1 draw, safe for a turn, which you do need sometimes. Sometimes you're out of monsters, you need to draw, be safe for a turn. Dark Hole, obliterate your opponent. Book of Moon, Rhoda, 3 E-Call, so basically 4 searchers for your 1/9 warrior monsters. Mass Change, target 1 hero monster, and you can change it into a mass hero monster. So, really, the only targets you have for that are these. That's why I said the Mass Hero needs because you have to do it of its attribute, so that's why we need a Mass Hero Light Monster or something like that. Miracle Fusion, make Absolute Zero, Nova Master, this, Shining. Like, it's not, like, the main card of the deck, but, like, it's nice. I usually try to go into Absolute Zero, because this card's just awesome and pain to get around, because it doesn't matter if he's banished, like, it's just a pain. And if you have an Ice Hand on the field, or a Bubble Man, or just something else on the field while you have this out, he gains 500 attack, so that's pretty cool, too. 2, Mass Change the second. This card's pretty good because you can use it with Ice Hand, and it doesn't need to be a hero monster, but otherwise it's basically another Mass Change, except you have to discard. That's pretty much the extent of that. Then Torrential Soul, Black Horn of Heaven, Compulse, Void Trap Hole, Bottomless, and 3 Phoenix Chain for the rest of the deck. Extra deck, Mass Hero Dark Law. His effect is, I don't know, it's alright. Once per turn, your opponent side adds cards from their main deck to their hand, except during the draw phase. You can banish 1 random card from your hand. It's a pretty nifty little effect. It's nothing to write home about. Master Hero Acid, Elemental Hero with a Shiny. I'm only playing 1 because, like, I'm not going to go into him that often with my other heroes. I mean, if you felt like Shining, you need more Shining, I would literally just take it to 2. Elemental Hero Escaratio. 2 Nova Masters, 2 Absolute Zeros, an Abyss Dweller, Cowboy, 2 number 101s, and a Mace Stroke, because these are the ones I feel like are the most important. Exciton Knight, you could put in the extra deck if you wanted. It's just, I don't know, I never really felt like... Usually, if I could go into Exciton, I'd rather just go into number 101, because Absolute Zero is like my equivalent of Exciton, even though I know it doesn't do the same thing. Also, side note, you do not have to play these. If you don't like Absolute Zero, you can play Wild Heart and play Gaia Play, all those things. There's also a hero monster, masked hero monster that's an Earth, so you could work with that too. It's up to you. You don't even have to play the hands. Like, you can just do a masked deck with the new cards, but then that's not really as nifty, is it? Nope. Alright guys, that's the deck profile. If you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe, everything. I'll see you later. Peace.